Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, people like the Deputy President Gachagua, if allowed to play the kind of politics they are doing as of now, then it is going to be very easy to tear this country into pieces with his loose tongue. Very easy. Gachagua can easily lead Kenya into the brink. And when I talk about Gachagua, I have been reading comments. I saw someone saying that I hate Gachagua with passion. That can never be the truth, because I don't believe that by calling a leader into order or condemning when they make a mistake means hate for them. No, this could just be a love for Kenya as my country, because these are the public officers in the office who should be accounted for, because they are the people who are now serving Kenya. So we have a right to call them to order when they make a mistake. And of course, Ruto has also reminded us, we Kenyans, we should oversight his government, put him on toes so that they do the right thing. If not, then they might end up messing. And before we start blaming them, it is better we start right now to oversight everything and anything they are doing in this government. And yesterday, finally, the Roots Party leader, Wajackoyah, has got fed off with the Deputy President Gachagua. And he is totally tired and angry with the Gachagua because of two things. Number one, because of trying to intimidate the Nairobi governor, Johnson Sakaja. Number two, because of his loose tongue trading on tribal politics.
Hiyo amesema poti irudishwe Mombasa. Hiyo ilikuwa ni manifesto ya Roots. Hii mambo ya police uniform, nasikia Gachagua anataja hapa, wote ameniibia manifesto yangu, na naambia Gachagua, wacha kutamka kuongea ovyo ovyo. Kuja nikwambie vile ilivyo, na wachana na Sakaja. Wachana na Ukabila Nairobi. Gachagua umeanza kuleta Ruto chini, na wewe ndio tutaanza na wewe. Na mimi ningeuliza ma MPs wote kutoka mkoa huu, mchunge hii mtu anaitwa Gachagua. Mbona kierere mingi ni ya nini? Wewe unafikiria wewe ndio mwanaume peke yako? Hata sisi tuko hapa. I'm warning you Gachagua, your mouth and your tongue is going to bring this country down. You are very petty and very tribal.
Now we are continuing with this Punchline discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel subscribers. Thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to this discussion. Now, the truth of the matter is that when Ruto was the deputy president, he was tribal. And as president now, he is still tribal. Today, Ruto is still tribal. But give it to Ruto. In as much Ruto is tribal, he has never gone this far. Regarding Gachagua is trying to go. Gachagua is more tribal than any other politician I have never known in this country. You cannot compare Gachagua to anyone who has glorified tribal politics in this country. He is literally using Kikuyu as a people, as a tool to perpetuate his tribal politics in this country. That's how far Gachagua has gone. And that's why, as a deputy president, he can never and will never be a symbol of unity in this country at all. The reality is that if Gachagua will make his way to your county or a constituency, the first impression that will come to your mind is that yule mtu wa Ukabila ndiye amekuja. That's the first impression you will make and judgment once you see Rigathi Gachagua in your village or in your county. You will see a tribal man has finally landed in your county. You cannot see an image of the deputy president in Rigathi Gachagua. That is what Kenyans are viewing Gachagua as of now. And by the way, by the fact that Gachagua has continuously fight Sakaja in Nairobi, he has done one good thing to Sakaja. Gachagua has actually made Sakaja popular. He has literally hardened Sakaja. Soon, Sakaja will become a hero. So the blunder is making by trying to kind of create a perception of trying to protect Kikuyus in Nairobi. The other worst mistake he's doing is that he is literally exposing the gamer. He's exposing them. He's making them now vulnerable. So instead of protecting the Kikuyus, he has exposed them. And he has made Sakaja a hero. If we will have election today, then Gachagua come out with any other person from Gema to compete or with Gachagua, with the Sakaja. I want to tell you, Sakaja will beat that candidate hands down. So, in as much as doing all this thing, he is building Sakaja. Sakaja should not look back. He should continue to go forward and do his work. Don't mind Gachagua. As simple as that. You see, it has reached to a level where now someone like Wajackoyah is coming out to call on Gachagua. This is a man who did not support Sakaja, but now because of the intimidation, Gachagua is pushing on Sakaja. It is now even making lawyers who did not vote for Sakaja to come in defense of Sakaja. He is making the Azimio who did not vote for Sakaja to come in his defense. And he is even making Kikuyus who did not vote for Sakaja to find no any reason to hate Sakaja. As simple as that. Because if you look on things that he's trying to talk about, you find just a man who is trying to become popular with no tangible reason, which is trying to perpetrate as a man who is protecting one of their own. This is the kind of the leader we are having as of now. Can you find any sense of a leader in Gachagua? Tukiambiana tu kweli. Because as of now, when Gachagua gets to Mount Kenya region, Kikuyus view him as their leader. There's no at any given point Kikuyu will view Rigathi Gachagua as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, because he cuts an image of a tribal leader. He is a man who is competing to become a kingpin. He has forgotten that he is already a national figure, a deputy president. He's not aware of this. He's not aware. Instead, he is fighting to become a kingpin. So Kikuyus are viewing Gachagua as just a Kikuyu leader, but not a national leader. He does not portray an image of a deputy president even when he's in the Mount Kenya region. So look at that. Then tell me, do we have the right person in the office? What if something happened to William Ruto, God forbid? Can Gachagua bring this country together, or he will even divide it more and make it worse? Tell me. And this is one of the big mistakes Ruto did by going to take a former DO, one-time member of parliament, and make him his running mate. I am sure if Ruto could have gone for another person, he could have not come out with this kind of image of more of a Kikuyu, but not a deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. So Ruto made a big mistake. I think he's regretting to go for Rigathi Gachagua. This is a man who is coming out as more of a DO who want to order everyone. He don't understand that he's in office, which is democratic, and he's serving people who are being guided by a 2010 constitution. He wants to give order to everyone. It cannot happen. So before Gachagua will discover this, he will have even destroyed William Ruto's bid for 2027. And this is why Ruto is now focusing in other areas like Western region, Ukambani, you go to Coast region. Even he's appealing to the Nyanza region. He's trying. He understands that he has a wrong person in the office at the name of a deputy president. But again, unajua saa zingine Biblia inatuambia malipo mengine inakuanga hapa duniani. Maybe God is paying back William Ruto. Ruto did not spare Uhuru Kenyatta. He gave Uhuru Kenyatta hard time. And God has given him one of the worst deputy president who will give him even more worse than what he did to Uhuru Kenyatta. Ruto is going to suffer worse than what Uhuru went through by just having Rigathi Gachagua in the office. And you see Gachagua is using every means and he is staging a protest against Ruto in case Ruto will turn against him. He wants to rally everyone in the Mount Kenya region behind him so that he will use them to intimidate William Ruto. This is just happening 100 days in the office, not even 1 year. So, it is right time we tell Gachagua to stop his tribalism in this country. Otherwise, every time he will come even to my village, we will view him as a tribal man, not a deputy president.